Hello everyone, I'm Wendell Jones and welcome to this edition of our program, The Platform. We are going to talk about Junkanoo and Carnival and Bahamian music and all of that good stuff on our program today. We are here with Bianca Nygard as usual, and as we say often, she brings us some very interesting guests, and the Nygard Group, Nygard International, celebrating its 50th anniversary around the world, the Golden Jubilee of Peter Nygard and Nygard International. And so we are pleased to be doing these cultural programs all year long. And they are sponsored by Nygard International. Peter Nygard, who has contributed in a big way to Junkanoo and sports and healthcare in our country, and we are delighted to be speaking with two gentlemen here today, Benjamin Alexander, Benje, and Quentin Woodside, better known as, tell them.
Barabbas.
Barabbas, absolutely. It's good to see you here today. How are you doing?
I'm great, thank you. It's nice to be here.
You found Benje again?
Yes!
And then you went to Junkanoo World and you got Barabbas?
Yes, our good friends. You know, these guys have always been so supportive of us, and I know my dad wants to be supportive of them, and especially I love what they're doing with culture and keeping that culture alive. That's been my main mission lately, you know, that I'm very concerned about. And now we're so excited about Carnival coming up.
Yes.
That's all the talk, and so this show will really be on that a lot as well.
Yeah, well, Barabbas is an icon in our country, and he's been doing some wonderful things. And one Friday, I decided I will stop by Junkanoo World, and I was absolutely amazed at that facility. And we're going to talk to him a little bit about that, because it's a hidden treasure, really. A whole lot of people don't know it exists there on top of the hill, eh, Barabbas?
You're right about that, sir. Right about it. It's a hidden treasure.
Yes.
And, you know, more of the tourists enjoying what we have there than our own people.
Yes.
And what we're doing this week is going out to bring a live band in so we can bring some of our elderly folks like the Banana Boat and the Silver Slippers, bringing that kind of atmosphere back to our country.
Now, Barabbas, obviously you didn't do the kind of job that you should do to market it, to get it well known in the community.
I think so. I think we did a fantastic job trying to reach the people. We had talk shows there. We had Mr. Steve McKinney there over and over. We had Mr. Darryl Miller there over and over. We you know.
Well, you see, you didn't have the best.
And that's probably what happened.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah, so, you know, but never too late.
Yes, okay.
But I'm going to invite you there on Friday evening, so we could come down, and guess what? We're going to be sitting on this panel many more days, because if you thought you enjoyed it then,
yes,
come Friday evening.
It's very good. And it's called Free Yourself Friday?
Free Yourself Friday. After you finish working, you come get your comforters, your cold drinks, your signature drinks. You get your fried fish, you get crack cone. And this week we're going to have a live band, Chasing from Deep Creek. They practiced last night and they're blowing themselves away. I could have cried. You know, my father was a musician, the late Garnet Woodside, the greatest saxophone player in this country. And when I heard that saxophone last night, man, it brought tears to my eye. We lose our culture. We lose a lot in this Bahamas. So I'm glad we could bring some of that back here.
And Nygard International has done a whole lot for Junkanoo and culture in the country, eh?
Man, listen. By the way, Mr. Nygard rushed with me before.
Is that right?
He had so many guests here one New Year's. And he said, Barabbas, I have 60 guests want to experience the road. So we did 60 outfit for Nygard Foundation. And he was right there ringing the covers down Bay Street, hands up with me. And I think we're going to take this challenge and we're going to do this again. So, Mr. Nygard, if you have any guests in town, it was great. And after that, we came home and eat the boiled fish and cassava and stew fish. We had a wonderful time with Mr. Peter Nygard downtown.
Well, perhaps you could do something for the Golden Jubilee of Nygard International.
Well, you're right. Looking forward to doing so. And it's amazing. I saw a sailor who was just a little baby back then, now doing fire dance. Listen, I am proud when her mom showed me that it's not. You know what that is saying in our country? We're beginning to bring our culture, rebound our culture from every angle.
Benji, good to see you again.
Awesome. It's great to see you too.
You have been recording and doing live performances.
Yes, all over, man. All over the Bahamas.
Tell us some of the places you've been.
I did a few shows with the Bahamas Masqueraders, getting ready for Bahamas Junkanoo Carnival. That's the band I work with for the past 4 years. I did the song for them this year, which is Joseph Desire.
Joseph Desire.
Yeah, that's their theme, and that's the name of my song, Joseph Desire. We had a Glow Fete that was successful. We had a Sail Away Easter Monday. I'm going to be on the road with them. They got a soca sampler, which is like one Friday in the month where DJs and artists are going to be. They're going to have food grilling outside and all kind of stuff. So all the masqueraders could just come. It's going to be free. You know, just a nice party. So I got that. I'll be performing there too. With Visage, been doing a whole lot of work with Visage. Happy Hour, the last Friday of the month at Breezes. Got to do some shows in Abaco, in Nygard, Acklands.
Acklands?
Yeah, that'll be my first time going down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yes.
So Bianca, where did you first find or discover Benje?
Benje came, I met Benje at Nygard Key. He came for a music video shoot that Julian believed was doing.
Yes.
My dad was allowing him to go onto the property and use the property. And Benje came there, and he's a part of the video and everything. And then we've been good friends ever since. And it's so nice because we're always supporting each other. And in fact, my daughter, Sailor, that Barabbas was just talking about, Benje gave her a wonderful shout out and sang to her and everything. And it's just about, you know, people supporting each other and always being there for each other that really matters. And you know, and then Barabbas, really, my children were lucky enough to grow up there at Junkanoo World.
That's right.
I have pictures of them just when they were so little. And, you know, Barabbas has helped so many people on this island. Just tons of children have gone through that place and learned from him and everything. And I'm glad that my children were a part of that. They used to have, my son used to have push-up competitions with Barabbas.
Yeah, your son is irresponsible for keeping his belly fat. I mean, flat, really.
Flat.
You know, he'll come, Barabbas, let's do push-up. Strong guy. He's a leader. He's a leader. He's a great leader, trust me.
Yeah, we learned so much there.
Yes.
And so it's just really, I feel so blessed to be able to surround myself and my children with these people. And then I'm so grateful, you know, it was just so touching from that now he's got this hit song. Everybody's getting ready for Carnival, and he does this special shout out to Sailor, even changes the word of his Le Bam Bam song to make it directed to Sailor. Sailor can feel the music or whatever.
Bam Bam?
Yeah. You know, and everybody knows that, and so they get so excited. And then, of course, Barabbas, like everybody, you know, he's a legend on this island, so just walking around with him is really wonderful. But then to actually learn from him, you know, to be able to help my children play the drums and learn and be around this environment is incredible. And so we have so much people that are accessible to us on this island, and we're so blessed. And it's amazing how you can see tourists loving it like crazy, right? And Bahamians not really supporting it or taking advantage of what we really have here. And that's kind of a huge question for me, you know, that I wanted to discuss also.
So, Barabbas, you are doing a lot of teaching now.
Yes, sir.
Barabbas and the tribe, you've been on Junkanoo parades for many years. Now you are in semi-retirement from actually rushing?
Yeah, because if you notice, for the last 20 years, we lost a lot of great voices in our country, leaders. The late Jackson Burnside, the late Mr. Vincent Gus Cooper, the late Mr. Paul Knowles. These great leaders, Dr. Rolf, they lead us when they speak, they have thousands of people attention. And we could, we lose that. Right now today, you can't identify who's a very strong leader down Bay Street. So what I did, I stepped out of it, built a little museum, Now I have a lot of people coming to the museum, so I teach every child that comes to that museum to be better than me. So we do a hands-on program, and then I let them know my experience around the world. I play for weddings, Kings, Queen, halftime show, Miami Dolphins, close to World Games, Jimmy Buffett, every state in the United States I travel with, making mega bucks. So this is like a hidden treasure, like you say. So I'm emptying myself, let them know how much you can make off a cow skin, how much you can make off a goat skin, how to produce the drum, how to produce cowbells, how to create costumes for pageants. And it is just endlessly.
Yes, and so Junkanoo World has on display all of these things that you talked about.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely.
Costumes,
drums, cowbells, konkalakas. You have every instrument. You have all the fallen leaders that I speak about. I have some of the pictures that we play around the world. You know, it's so great to play in London and teaching. Matter of fact, I teach this in London. I opened up the Carnival Learning Center in London.
Is that right?
Yeah. You know, we played with Jimmy Buffett every state in the United States, making mega bucks. You know, play for kings and queens from Africa. Play for weddings all about in South America. This thing is dying. It is dying.
So you have been taking advantage of your travels to really teach the world about Junkanoo?
Yes, sir. And we just came back from Savannah, Georgia. And if this country don't watch out, everybody, they throwing a net at me trying to rope me in. But I love my country so much, even though I get bombarded and beat bad here. No support. Sorry. You know, but this is my country. This is where I'm born.
What you mean you get no support?
Hey, so, for what we do, you know, around the world, in culture, sports, and education, your government's supposed to help build that as best as they can. We don't get that support from our governments. We fight for help, and if we get help, it's like a little losing a needle in a haystack. Yeah, but you appreciate what little it is if you get the help. But it is nowhere would need to happen. So,
but if you were to take up this craft of Junkanoo, the production of Junkanoo costumes and bells and drums, and you take it around the world, you yourself would be able to empower yourself financially. Eh?
Well, that's what's happening right now, sir. Because let's say Savannah, Georgia, we've been going there now for this is our 16th year down there.
And you go every year?
Every year. You know, we have a gentleman by the name of Mr. Jack Flanagan. I'm wearing a shirt right now, and with the Junkanoo alligators, ringing the bells, and the crab shack, where we go. If we fall down, this man gonna pay for us to come, put us up like we living in Life at Key, take care of us. On Tybee Island, our money is not good. On the island of Tybee Island, Georgia, our money is not good. Every restaurant will give us food, drinks, party, let you play the DJ set, you know.
You don't need no government to do anything for you.
Well, they're going to catch up with us later. But we go to church. We go to All Saints Church before Sunday. Then we go into schools, the artistic school, or many other schools now. We share in our culture there. We have a holiday within our name. On the 18th of March, they celebrate Barabbas and the Junkanoo Tribe Day on Tybee Island at the Crab Shack. Then we have the key for the city as well, and we are deputy sheriff of a county, Chatham County. So we are doing wonderful over there, and we see great opportunities for us to make some money in that part of the world.
Very good, very good. And Benje, you've been using Bahamian Junkanoo music, haven't you?
Yeah, definitely been using Bahamian Junkanoo music. In my music, a little bit of rake and scrape here and then. My new track, Happy Birthday, has some rake and scrape in it, some soul in it. You know, it's not the constant 24 hours so, but it comes in, just comes in every time, the Bahamian. So just try to expose the culture every way I can, you know.
And tell the people originally where you're from.
St. Lucia.
St. Lucia.
758.
So you have a St. Lucian who fell in love with Bahamian Junkanoo music.
Yeah, definitely.
And using Bahamian Junkanoo music as often as you can.
Yes, yes, definitely. Every chance I get.
Yes. Okay, let's take a break here. This is our program, The Platform, a special edition. We'll come right back.
Outside there, we're sticking. So we tell them, bang! Whole year we waiting. We anticipate. with it.